Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a new week. End of the month, though today is not the last class end of the month, that's Thursday. So, unfortunately, today is not a stretch and release class for those of you that are really looking forward to it. I have to say, I am also really looking forward to a stretch and release. I discovered a new exercise with the ball yesterday, and needless to say, today I am feeling it intensely in my legs. So if you hear me grunt and moan in pain going through some of these exercises, forgive me and be grateful that I haven't got you on the ball doing the same one. All right, so let us begin. Just a quick check-in. I hope you're all well and healthy and strong, and it is beautiful weather here, blue skies, and but it's cold. I went for a walk around 6 this morning. It's a bit later now. I've actually got the heater on in my room because I think the last of the snow is melting, and it's really let go of a lot of cold air coming down the mountain into my house, up my shirt, along my back. So I'm feeling a bit chilly. So if you hear a slight in the background, that's my heater going. I've got it trained on my mat because I'm cold. I don't feel like being a jersey on because then I get hot. So menopausal. Can't decide if you're hot or cold. Mostly hot. All right, so we're going to start off with some nice toe raises and some good warming up on the ankles. So I'm going to come a bit forward. I've got my warm socks on. Go ahead and stand on your mat and roll those toes under the foot. So I'm just pushing the toes under the foot, getting a nice extension. I'm going to do that a couple times. It's a nice stretch on the front of the book, on front of the, what? Foot. Both got two O's. And helps if you've got socks on and you're on a mat so it doesn't hurt the foot. Good, alright. And now we're going to just peel the foot off onto the toe, warming up the foot. My little Achilles are going pump, pump, pump. So just go and extend that foot into a nice pointed toe. And we'll do a couple more of those. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking the right foot off, and we're going to do nice foot circles, making sure that you keep the lower leg still. It's just a rotation of the ankle. Okay, let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing direction, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I told you to flex the leg away. So while it's off the ground, you're going to push the heel away and bend. Press that heel away and bend. Press the heel away and bend. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't tip your hips under. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And shake it out. Let's go to the other leg. All right. So foot circles. Doing a nice rotation of the ankle. Going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing direction. Get up nice and tall. Strengthen your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then flexing that heel away from you. Stretch that heel, stretch it a little, straighten your legs, stretching from the glute to the heel. Okay, let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake it out, shake out those legs. I've got a dog on my bed here, lying in the sun, thinking, why don't you come and join me on the bed in this beautiful sunny morning? Alright, so feet hip width apart parallel. Relax the arms down. Someone said to me yesterday, because I always say rotate the thumb out slightly, and they said it makes no difference. And I have to just clarify my rotation of the thumb quickly so that we all get it. When you rotate from the thumb, I'm not using the wrist, I'm actually using the shoulders to pull back, and as that happens, the hands turn out naturally. Okay, you can't actually roll your shoulders back without there being an effect on the whole arm. Okay, if I roll them forward, you can see the hand hangs like that. So when I say rotate the thumbs outward, I actually mean rotate the shoulders outward so that the arms are turned naturally. Okay, just to clarify that, because you're quite right, if I rotate my thumbs backward without using my shoulders, there is a limit to how far I can go, but there's actually no movement on the shoulders. And most importantly, I want those shoulders back. All right, so thank you for clarifying, Stefan. Rotate the shoulders back, letting the thumbs naturally rotate outward. That is what I mean. Okay, so shoulders nice and open, keeping the chest open, arms hanging relaxed. Get your weights between the heel and the toe, not using the pelvis to do that, but the entire body. So lengthen up from the pelvic up to the top of the head. Weight in the center. Good. All right. When we go up on the toes, we don't want to rock forward. We want to try and elevate the heels. Okay, straight up. Ready? I'm going to go 12. Get that alignment nice and strong. Relax the shoulders open. Drop the chin in slightly. It tends to lift. 11. Whoops. 10. 9. Try not to just bounce up and down. Try and do it mindfully. So with intention. 8. Whoops. She's getting a bit hot there in the sun. 7. Remember to, as you come down, to press those heels outward because they tend to come into the midline. Yikes! Yikes! 6. 5. 4. 3. Whoopsie. 3. 2. And 1, and bend those knees. Make sure that they're parallel, they're not flaking around the place. Swing the hips around. And now we're going to stretch out that calf muscle. So without having a brick to stretch on, I'm just lunging on the right leg, and I'm stretching the heel back on the left leg. Stretching the Achilles and the calf on the left leg, and then changing around. Left leg forward, right leg back. Stretching the heel back. Good. And standing back up. Those legs are starting to feel warm. Alright, so now we're going to do knee health. And we bring the feet together and the knees together. So the legs are squeezed together. I'm going to keep them as a unit. So you're going to bend the knees to the right and swing them to the left. Okay, we're not doing many. We're just going to do 4 in each direction. 3 and 4. And then over to the left, swing to the right. 3, 2, and 1. And then I'll just shake out those legs. Back to feet hip width apart. Arms to the side of the body. We're going to bring those arms out to the sides. Bring them forward, keeping the shoulders pulled back. Okay, so when you bring them out to the front, I'm not rounding the shoulders forward. I'm keeping them lengthened and back and down. Okay, but the hands are squeezing together. And my feet are parallel, hip width apart. Arms are shoulder height. Okay, squeeze those arms together. And we're going to take them overhead, keeping them squeezing together. Make sure your neck doesn't jut forward. Over to the left. I'm going right. Over to the right, keep those hands squeezing together. Over to the left, not too far, and bring them forward, keeping the shoulders down and back. Breathe in. Exhale overhead, over to the right, lengthen those fingers away, and over to the left, and bring the arms forward, shoulders down and back, long back of the neck. And 3, arms overhead, stretching to the right, press those fingertips away, over to the left, try not to tilt the body either way, bring it back to center, shoulders pulled back, long neck. And 4, stretching, right, left. Keep those ribs engaged. Make sure you haven't pressed into the hips. Make sure you're standing firmly over the center line of the body. Good. 5, overhead, over to the right, over to the left, and down. Keep squeezing hard on those hands. 6, overhead, right. Oh, it's a nice stretch from the hip, left, and bring it forward. Now you might be feeling a little bit of discomfort in the biceps, but stay with me. I think we're on 6, overhead, reach to the right, squeeze those arms together, left, and down. Shoulders down and back. 7, reaching forward, overhead, leaning to the right, leaning to the left, and bring the hands forward. And number 8, we're doing 12. Reach forward and overhead. Ribs engaged, tummy muscles in, stretch to the right, stretch to the left, and forward. 9, arms overhead, right side, left side, and bring the arms forward. Whew. 10, I hope I'm counting right, distracted this morning. To the right, to the left, and forward. If I'm just adding on extras, don't worry. 11, overhead, my arms are starting to shake. To the right, stretch those arms away and squeeze them together. Over to the left, bring the arms forward, shoulders down and back. And last one, 12, overhead, over to the right, to the left, and bring the arms down and release them. Wow, do you want to go out? Shake those shoulders up, bring the arms behind the back, and we're just stretching those shoulders back. Good. Arms overhead, reach right side, left, left, and release it down. Nicely done. Alright, moving on. I'm getting stared at like, stare like a bear here from my dog. Feet hip width apart and parallel. And we're going to do that train just to loosen up the shoulders. Do you remember the train? It's kind of, you pull your hands up to your underarms and then round, elbows back. So we're not going above the head, and we're keeping the arms parallel and making a bigger circle as we can to shoulder height. Keeping the elbows tucked in. And we're going to do 12, 11, 10, shoulders down, 9, 8, 7, elbows tucked in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to change direction. 1, feels weird. 2, 3, elbows tucked in, my left elbow wants to go out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, shake it out. That should really feel nice and loose now on the arms. Okay, so arms out wide, legs out wide, and we're going to arms forward, and we're going to flat spine. Bring the arms, the ears to shoulder level with a flat back, and then we're going to roll down. Bend the knees and curl up. Okay, so from the side, arms out in front of you, fold at the hips, bringing the head to shoulder level. Then curling down, bending the knees and rolling up. Arms around, fold at the hips, tuck that chin in, make it ear level with the arms. Roll down, bend the knees and curl up. Make sure when you bend the knees that they're parallel and they don't knock or go flared out. Okay, arms come up and around. Folding at the hips, keeping the spine nice and straight. Arms are extended at shoulder height and roll down, bend the knees and curl up. Number 3, Bring them round and forward. Shoulder width apart, long back of the neck, shoulders pulled down. Push the hands forward, bring the head forward and in line with the arms. Keeping the shoulders open. Chin tucked in. Nice straight back, scooping the tummy muscles, pull those ribs down, pull those lats. Release the body, pull forward, bend the knees, and scoop in the tummy as you roll up. 4, forward, shoulder height, fold at the hips, curl down, bend the knees, and scoop in the tummy as you curl up. 5, arms out sideways, bring them forward, shoulders down and back, chin tucked in, tummy muscles in. Reaching forward. Oh, that pulls on the back of the legs. Release the body, bend at the knees and curl up. 5, arms outstretched, bring them forward. Fold at the hips, straight back. Top of the head pointing directly forward. Loosen the spine, bend the knees and curl up. Number 7, arms out sideways, arms forward. Push the hips back, round, straighten the spine to hip. Soften the spine, rolling forward, bend the knees and curl up. Number 8, arms outstretched. Bring them forward. Scooping those tummy muscles, lengthen those shoulders down. Keep them open, don't let them round forward. Fold at the hips, keep the chin tucked in. Keep those arms up at ear level, don't let them drop down until you're ready to fold at the hips, rounding forward. Bend the knees and curl up. That's going to release the spine every time. Arms out. Forward, shoulders back, long neck. Pressing the chest towards the ground, straight spine. Tummy scooped in, top of the head pointing towards the fingertips. And soften the spine. Let them hang. Bend at the knees and curl up. Whew, 2 more. Arms outstretched, long back of the neck. Tummy in, legs facing forward. Don't let those knees turn out. Bring the arms forward, long neck. And folding from the hips. Get in line with those arms with the ears. Keep the shoulders pulled back, lats active, tummy muscles in, ribs pulled down and release. Okay, let you now bend at the knees. Loki's showing off her shell stretch. Come on, girl. And curling up. Last one, arms outstretched. Bring them forward, shoulders down, long neck. Fold at the hips, straight leg. And release the spine, bend at the knees, and curling up. Good job. Whew, okay, so just hang on to a chair or something. We're going to bring that left leg up. If you need to hold your balance, grab the foot. And then you're going to push the knee behind you, lifting it up and stretch the right arm forward. Get a nice extension and release, just to release those muscles. Right leg in the hand. Press the knee back, bring the left arm forward. Stretch it out and release. Good, alright. Before we go down into the mat, we're just going to do a nice side bend. So toes pointing forward, arms outstretched, taking the right arm to the left foot, dropping the head and shoulders and hang. Up we go, and over to the right side. Good. That's a nice stretch there. Right foot in front of the left. And curling down to touch the toes, or wherever you can reach. Try and release the shoulders, let them hang. Let the head hang. And up we go. Changing legs. Left in front of right. Arms even. curling forward and hanging. Let that head hang. And curling up. Nicely done. Alright. Going onto the mat. And we'll start with the side lunges today. So going onto your knees. Stretch it right side out. Left arm on the ground. Okay, and in this position you've got your hand in line with the knee, in line with the foot. Okay, so it's one straight line this way, and then you're reaching over with your right arm, up and over. Don't let this hip drop forward or back. Try and keep the shoulders on top of each other, support the neck, get yourself a good stretch there. And release onto the other side. So I've got my left leg extended, my right hand's on the ground, and make sure there's enough space between your right hand and your right knee that you're not squished up. Okay, well, it's nice distance. And stretching the left arm over, supporting the head, don't let it hang and don't lift it too high, just support it, stretching across. Make sure your head isn't tilted back as well. Good. And release. Nice. That feels a lot better. So, going to sit on our bottoms, and I want to loosen up the pelvic area. So, we're going to just walk, do that bum walk again. Ooh, yo. Just walk back and forward a few times. I'm going to walk all the way to the computer screen so that I can change the angle of the camera. There we go. That's better. And then you can walk back. That's great. All right. Legs outstretched. Actually, I do need to walk a little bit more forward. Arms outstretched. Good. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Lengthen up that spine. Get it nice and straight. Palms up. And all we're going to do is keep those elbows at shoulder height, and we're going to extend the arm and bend the arm. Touching the shoulder and straightening out. Touch, touch, straighten, straighten, touch, touch. Now, the problem with this is that while you're doing that, there's a whole lot of other things going on. Okay, your legs are getting tired. Men, if you want to, you can sit in a bit of a booster seat. I want to sit in a booster seat today. And in this position with the palms up, obviously your shoulders are being forced apart, but they want to come up and over to give some relief. So keep those shoulders pulled back and arms at shoulder height. Don't let those arms drop down. Okay, keep those elbows at shoulder height and keep that lengthened spine. So keep pressing up onto the tailbone and the chin tucked in. Okay, 12 sets, and tummy in, of course. Are we ready? Shoulders down and back, long neck, chin tucked in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen up that spine. 5. Shoulders back. 6. Elbows up. 7, 8, 9. Oopsie. 10. Elbows up, shoulders back. 11 and 12. Starting with the left arm. Left, right, left, right. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, this is tricky. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulders and spine. 9, 10, 11, and 12. And release. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so I definitely felt it in my biceps and the shoulder stabilizers, but my deltoid here, the connector, was just screaming in discomfort. And of course the lower back. So all of those groovy things. If you have got, you're welcome to, if you feel tough enough, to do those with weights. Either with weights, so it's like a bicep curl, but then your emphasis is really going to shoot into that bicep, and it's got a lot of strain on the back. But go ahead and try it with a weight, or those wristbands with 1 kilogram weights on. I'm not even going to pretend to Chuck Norris on that one. I think it's enough. I get enough of the stabilizers working in that position that I don't need to do it anymore. But we're not done, okay? So men, you want to grab that cushion now? If you didn't grab it before, here's your chance. Go and grab it. And we're going to keep those toes pulled back, nice and parallel. Lengthen up that spine, palms are down. We're going to pull that elbow in, and elbow in, elbow, straighten, straighten. So it's bend, bend, straighten, straighten. Now, what happens is that elbow tends to want to drop in like this, but I want it nice and nice and high. Okay, so when you pull back, you're going to get that feeling in the armpits. What you don't want to do also is pull back, is move, twist on the spine. Okay, so it's just a pull back, pull back. Now your shoulders are pulled back, elbows are raised, nice and open, and then extend forward, extend forward. When I extend forward, I'm not going to round my shoulders. I'm not going to lift the shoulder girdle from here. I'm going to keep the lats pulling down. So when I stretch forward, okay, my arms are parallel still. All right, lengthen out that lower back, shoulders pulled down. Let's pull, pull, stretch, straight, pull, pull, extend, extend. 3, extend, extend. 4, watch those elbows dropping. 5, 6, 7, in breath, out breath, out breath, in breath, in breath. 10, lengthen out that spine, elbows up. 11, 12, and changing direction. Left arm, right arm, left, left. Left, right, left, left. 3, 4, 5, straighten up that spine. 6, body's going to start getting sloppy now. 7, lengthen up, chin down. 8, 9, 10, tummy muscles in, lengthen that spine, shoulders down. 11, and 12, and release. Oh, goodness me. Crossing my legs, trying to find a happy place. Okay, so I really am feeling that in my fillets and the stabilizers on my lower back. Okay, but nice. Can you feel your arms are starting to feel like they're getting a bit of a workout? Very good. And before we go down onto the mat, we have one more of those. Okay, so we're going to take our arms outstretched, thumbs down. We're going to pull the elbows, touch the fingers behind the back, and extend at the elbows. Okay, thumbs down, pinkies to the ceiling. Lengthen up the shoulder, the spine, and keep those shoulders extending away and down. Okay, don't lift the chest up. Ready, and 1, extend. Shoulders down. 2, and lengthen that spine up. Pull the toes back. Nice straight legs. 3, and extend. 4, touch fingers and extend. 5, and extend. Keep those arms at shoulder height. 6, lengthen that spine up. Thumbs down, pinkies up, shoulders down, chin tucked in. 6, and extend. Whew. 7, and extend. Try not to move the upper body to allow. 8, and extend. Okay, burning, shoulders down. 9, and lengthen. 10, and lengthen. 2 more, let's do this. 11, and extend. 12, extend, and release. Wow, so that is good on the arms. Shake it out. Alright, we're going to do a roll down happily onto our backs. Toes flexed. Lengthen up that spine. Breathe in. And slowly and happily and gracefully sink down onto your back, arms overhead, and relax the body. Alright, we want to just get that lower back released. So you take your feet wide apart and you drop that right knee into midline. And then change sides. Left knee into the midline. And then widen the feet and bring both knees into the midline. Relax the tummy muscles. And then bring the feet together, open the knees up and rock side to side. Good. Feet together, knees together, arms outstretched, knees over to the left and head to the right. And over to the other side. Good. All right. I'm going over onto my side now. Keep the knees nice and bent. We're going to spend some time quantifying our gluteus maximus. All right, so we're going to do the shell routine. Knees are slightly in front of you, feet together. And all you're going to do, as we've done before, is open that top knee up and close it. So you can let the hip drop back. It's pretty relaxed. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to put your hand on your hip, and when you take your knee up, you're not going to let that hip drop back. Okay? I'm actually going to come a little bit more forward so that you can see what I'm doing. Right. Better. Okay. So, hand on the hip, and when you take that knee open, you don't let that hip drop back. Okay, it's not going to allow it to drop back. So you're going to just push that hip forward and lift the knee. Keep it nice and tight here on the hip. Alright, so we're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tummy muscles in, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, we warmed up. Now you're going to take your feet off the ground, press the heels together and open the toes up like a clam. Okay? And now you're going to push on that heel and you're going to open that top knee as wide as you can, not worrying about the hip now. And then you're going to squeeze them together, keeping those toes apart. Knees together, heels together, toes apart. Ready. Open the knees. 1, and it's like a clam. 2, and back. 3, press those heels together. 4, the bottom leg's on the ground. 5, and back. 6, 7, we're just doing 8, lucky us, 8. Okay, now you're going to open up that leg and you're going to extend from the knee, so the knee doesn't change height, and then you're going to close. So you open, extend that leg from the knee, heels together and close. Ready? 1, extend, bend and close. 2, stretch that leg, heels together, knees together. 3, stretch, heels and down. 4, lengthen the leg, really good for the glutes and the quads. 5, extend, heels and close. 6, stretch and close. Actually good for the knees, good for the hips. 7 and close. Last one, 8, extend and close. Bring those knees together. Now you're going to, just to finish off, we're going to take that top leg, stretch it out at hip height in front of us, turn the heel down, the toe down, and you're going to do leg circles. You're going to do 8, 7, let's do it together. Are you ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 1, 2, don't quit on me. 3, 4, 5, almost there. 6, 7, and 8, and release. Woo, nice. Gonna have those sexy jeans this summer. Alright, we're gonna go on to the other side while it's still burning in our memories. Alright, so remember to start. It's a nice, easy, legs, feet together, and that knee can open up as wide and that hip can drop back. We're just warming up that hip. Okay, so it's drop it back. 1 and 2 and 3, nice and wide. Believe me, it helps. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you're going to go ahead and put that hand on that hip, and you're going to resist. So you're not going to let that hip drop back. So you're going to keep it pushed forward, scoop in the tummy muscles, and lift the knee as high as it can, keeping that hip stable. Ready? 1 and close. 2, 3. It's already feeling tired after the last side. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nicely done. Alright, there's no time like the present time. So, you're going to take your feet off the ground, turn the toes out, and then we're going to lift that knee open wide, okay? Keeping the heels together, toes apart. Then you're going to pull your knees together, but keep the feet apart as much as you can. Ready? Tummy muscles in. 1 and close. 2, 3, keep those feet off the ground. 4, 5, the bottom leg stays stable. You're really just moving the top leg. 7, and 8, and keep the leg, allow you to lift it up, extend from that knee, bend the leg, heels together and knees together. But lift, extend, bend and close. 2, let's start together. Ready? And 1 and extend, heels together, close. 2, concentrate on that top leg, the bottom leg's just stationary in position. 3, tummy muscles in. 4, I'm already burning. I want a full extension on that leg. 5, stretch, heels and knees. 6, come on, you can do it. How's that bottom leg cramping? And last one, imagine I was making you do 12. And close, release those legs down. And before we quit, let's get that top leg in front of us. Turn the toe down, lift it off the ground. And recircling. 1, 2, relax those shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release. Goodness me. Let's get those knees up to the chest. Lie on your back just to stretch it out. And rock side to side. Good. All right. Okay, so you're going to keep your knees bent, arms up to the ceiling. Flatten that spine, and we just tighten the glutes up into your shoulder bridge, but not taking the back off the ground. So just pull the hips, the glutes under, until you lift up to your belt line and then release. And 2, belt line, squeezing belly, the navel to the rib cage. 3, and release. 4, 5. Really concentrate on those tummy muscles and the gluteus maximus clenching under. We're going to do 12. That's 8, 9, and then I really push my hips forward, arching my spine. 10, forward rock. 11, and 12, and release. Knees to chest again. Open up those knees and grab the ankles and rock side to side. Good. All right. Back to that position. We're going to take the right leg up to the ceiling. For men that have a tight quadriceps, you can take your leg a bit lower. Okay, we're going to take it up to the ceiling if you can, making sure that you don't round the shoulders and try and cramp up the upper body. Keep those shoulders open, tucked in, and relaxed. Long back of the neck. Keep that chin tucked in. We're going to flex and point. I'm already feeling it here. Okay, tummy muscles in. Flex the leg and point. Flex and point. 3, and extend. 4, relax those shoulders. 5, 6, 7, and 8, excuse me. Now you're going to take the leg out to the side and bring it back. Out to the side and bring it back. Make sure that your arms and legs don't move. 3, the opposite sides. 4, use those tummy muscles. 5, push down on the left hip. 6, 7, and 8. And bend that knee to chest to release. Or straighten it down. Good. All right, let's go on to the left leg. Going to extend it up to ceiling. Shoulders relaxed and open, chin tucked in, tummy muscles in, and we're going to point and flex from the heel to the glute. Point and flex. Point and flex. Ready? And 1, and flex. 2, make sure the legs nice and straight, pointing towards you, not turned out. 5, and flex. 6, 7, 8, 9, shoulders down. 10, 11, and 12. Good. Taking the leg out sideways, keeping upper body strength. Shoulders nice and square, long back of the neck, tummy muscles in. Push down on this left hip so it doesn't lift off when you take the leg out. Make sure the knee doesn't fall out. 4, only take it as far as you can maintain posture. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release it to the chest. And stretch it out. Good. Feet together, knees open, and swing side to side. Getting those hips released. Good job. All right, we're not done. Okay, so we're going to take our legs up to bug now, and our arms up to the ceiling. I did this with my guys yesterday. This is fun. Okay, so your right arm's going to go overhead, and the left leg's going to extend. Okay, and then you're going to bring it back to your perfect position. Left arm, right leg, extend, and bring it back. Right arm, left leg, and back. Now you want to make sure that lower back is really pressing down, and that you don't, when you take the right arm and the left leg out, that you don't lose the shape on the opposite side. Left arm, right leg, and bend. Keep that back position. Right arm, left leg. Shoulders down, tummy muscles in. Left to right, and back. Right and left, and back. Got 6 more sets. Right to left. I'm just using my small space here so you can see clearly. Left to right, and back. Shoulders down, tummy muscles in. extend and back, extend and back. 4 more sets. Stretch that leg out and back. 3 more. Keep those tummy muscles in, shoulders relaxed, using your core. 2 more sets. Don't let the legs drop down too low, keep them in line with the foot. 1 more set. I could do this all day. Good, and then release the knees to the chest and shake it out. Alright, we're going to just stretch out the spine now. So we're going to do some roll-ups. So go ahead, lie on your back, toes pointed, arms overhead. Breathe in, bring the arms forward, exhale and curl. Okay, so you can feel from working in that position the spine got a bit stiff, which is why we're doing a roll-up now. Reaching forward, hold that stretch. Top of the head pointing towards the toes. Wherever that is, if it's here or further down, wherever you can stretch to. Make sure your legs are parallel, that your knees are not turned out. Good, and sit up tall. Flex those feet, lengthen that spine. Breathe in and curling down. Nice, slow, control, and pointing your toes. Breathe in, keep that tension on the inside of the legs so the legs don't fall out, okay? And hip width apart. Good, where were we? Breathe in, arms to ceiling, long back of the neck. Exhale. Okay, it's going to get easier now. Chin tucked in, top of the head pointing forward. Stretching towards the toes. Hold the stretch. And sitting up tall. Flexing the feet, scooping the tummy muscles. Shoulders down and back. Rolling down. Arms overhead and pointing your toes. Tension inside of the leg. Breathe in. Follow those fingers forward, scooping in the tummy muscles, stretching to the toes. Flex the feet for me while you're in that position. And we're going to hold that for 12, 11, 10. Open those shoulders up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. So now we have to work the tummy. We're going to go onto our backs, into that bug position. Okay, arms up to the ceiling, knees open, feet in bug position. Make sure your knees don't come too close to you here or too far away from you. Try and keep them in just above the hips in the open position. I'm going to keep my hands squeezed together in this one. And I'm going to let my shoulders round if they want to. I want the work to be concentrated on my stomach area. So chin tucked in, curling forward, and we're going to press forward towards the toes then. Okay, we're going to stay upright, chin tucked in, toes pushing together, knees open, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, knees together, arms overhead, relax the body. You can rock side to side. We're doing 3 sets. Bring those arms back, hands together, knees open, ready, and 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the hands and feet. 4, 5, I think I skipped one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Release. Really concentrate on using the tummy muscles there. Scoop them in nice and deep and contract them as you lean forward, as you stretch towards the toes. Last set. Okay. Knees open, hands squeezing together, tummy muscles in. Tighten this area here. Tighten the glutes. Pushing the lower back down, tightening under here. Are you ready? Pushing the big toe together, hands together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, ow, 5, 6, tuck that chin in, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and release. All right. We're going to stretch that out, arms outstretched, right foot on the left knee, and legs over to the right. Ah, I'm so stiff. Relax the body. Oh. Bring on Thursday and stretch and release. Keep that foot on that left knee and take the left leg over to the left side, pushing the right knee open. Nice. Back to the midline. Put the left foot on the right knee and take it over to the right. Pushing the right knee away. Relax the body. All right. Up to the midline. Swing that right knee over to the left and use the left foot to push the right knee down. Nice. And back up to center. And we roll over onto our tummies. We really love the stomach work. Right. I feel like my shoulders have worked quite hard, so I don't really want to work them very much. But we're just going to do a little stretch. So hands in front of you into your cobra position. Scoop in the tummy muscles, drop the head down, stretching the neck. Shoulders are open. And then you bring your ear to the shoulder and then drop the chin down and ear to the shoulder. Ear to the shoulder. Keep the tummy muscles firmly in, pushing down with the feet and ear to the shoulder. Drop onto the elbows and drop the head down. And then you're going to turn the chin to center, turn the chin. Turn the chin to the left. Keep the top of the head pointing forward and turn the head to the right. Good. And then we're going to do a half circle. So you drop ear, shoulder, chin, ear, shoulder, upright. Don't tilt the head backwards and then change direction. Just bring it upright, not tilting it back. Good. And onto the hands and knees and into a shell stretch. Good job. All right, onto the hands and knees again. Turn my gas off. I bring my mat down a little bit. Okay, onto our hands and knees. We're going to slide our legs back into push-up position, and we're going to do 5 elevations. We're going to go up into dog stretch, pushing the heels down, and into push-up position. Okay, just 5 of those. Are you ready? Pressing hips up, head down, heels down. Look at your knees. And forward. Shoulders down and back. Lengthen that spine. Keep that chin tucked in. And 2. Pressing up into dog stretch. Heels down. And forward. And 3. Nice straight spine. And forward. And 4. Good. Last one. 5. stretching. And then we're going to drop onto that left knee, left arm for one more stretch across, side stretch. Good. And over to the right. Stretch that left leg out onto your right knee, stretching over. Good. And let's just do a quick stretch before we finish. Bring that right leg in. Left leg outstretched. Stretching outside of the left leg. Chin tucked in. Cross stretching across. Good. And change sides. Left leg in, right leg out. Stretch across with left arm to the outside of the right leg. Top of the head pointing forwards, tucked in against the arm. And release. Bend both legs in. Oh. And stretching in the midline. Good. Knees together, and we're going to go onto our hands and knees, up into dog stretch, and walk the hands back towards the feet. Hang for a sec. Bend your knees and curling up. Hui. Hello, changing my camera. Alright, let's just swing side to side here. Going to loosen up all these muscles that have worked so hard. And tapping inside of the knees. Good. And shoulder rolls. Couple one way, couple the other way, and arms overhead. Nice. Are you guys ready to swing? I'm so ready to swing. Breathe in and let's swing. And then do 5. Let those arms really swing. 2 more. One more. And release. Good job. Oh, I feel in my shoulders. Oh my gosh. I feel my shoulders today. That was intense, but fun. Let's just take a moment to feel. I hope you all managed to get through that okay and that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for those that sent money through for the month. I really appreciate it. I am going to send out invoices this month. We've got to start pretending this is the real world, not just fantasy. So thank you very much, and I really appreciate it. I love what I do. I really do. I miss you guys. The few that I've seen, it's been amazing just to see you again and to start giving lessons. But I understand the difficulty for the rest of us that are not doing classes yet. So thankful that I have this platform to share my classes with you. I am going to be having some news about the future coming up soon. It's not finalized yet, so watch this space. I will WhatsApp you guys as well just to let you know what's happening. But if you are ready for one-on-one classes, I will be doing it at your home at this stage. That way you can keep it tidy. I shower before class, I shower after class, and that way we keep safe. So WhatsApp message me if you are missing me and you want to see me. Let me know. And stay healthy, stay strong, and let's not get too hasty about getting out and about. I'm in masks and keeping hygiene, keeping the hand washing and all of that jazz. So, but I do feel like we are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm praying that that is so, and that everybody that I know is safe and healthy. Lots of love to you, and I will see you on Thursday for our end of the month R&R, stretch and relaxation. Okay, lots of love. Bye. And let's see how we do this today. Bye. Bye.